Hello everybody, I am George from Ireland, and in this video I'm going to be asking, is there going to be President Meghan in a few years' time? Because the rumour is circulating that Her Royal Highness Princess Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, has her eye on the White House. She would like to get her Jimmy Choos under the desk in the Oval Office. So people are suggesting that she has an ambition to become president. So I'm asking, how likely is that to come to pass, or that she would even try to have a shot at it? So we've obviously got an election in the offing, because it being caducous right now this season. The election's hotting up. Now, Meghan Markle, she poses as oh so innocent, butteracious substances would not melt in her maw. She's so innocent, she'd absolutely nothing to do with that book, Finding Freedom, which was extremely sympathetic to her and Harry's version of events, and had tales that can only have come from them, even if via an intermediary. So this woman, she is blessed with boundless self-belief. She's limitlessly ambitious, and she's accomplished a great deal in her own terms. She wanted to be world famous. Well, she is. So you've got to hand it to her. She wanted to bag a multimillionaire. Yeah, she has done that. She has got herself a podium to mouth off her opinions on really every subject under the sun. She wanted endless media exposure. She's got it. She's produced a Sprog in short order. She lives this really luxurious lifestyle. So what would she have going for herself as a presidential candidate? Well, she's at least. I mean, she would be youngish for a presidential candidate. She scrubs up well. She's bristling with opinions, perhaps a little bit too much. So try not to cachinnate over much the idea of her taking the top job in the United States, because could you possibly have a president like this? I mean, someone who'd never previously even sought public office, let alone won one, who'd never served in the United States military, who was an adulterer or something like that, who'd really never earned a penny, honestly, could never win a nomination. Well, Whillikers, it happened. Look at Trump. Now, okay, she's not all the things that Trump is. I mean, I don't know that she ever committed adultery. I don't think anyone even suspected of that. But she would be the equipoise to Trump, a sort of a Trump of the liberals, if you will. I don't think she's as malicious as him, or as mendacious as him. And anyway, she would also achieve a double first of being the first female president of the United States, as well as, well, no, she wouldn't be quite the first black president of the United States, first president of the United States to be married to a prince, for example, or married to a British person. Anyway, so would she be against Ivanka? Well, in which case I would support Meghan against Ivanka. Meghan's at least got a few good attitudes. So Meghan Markle would rely on people being starstruck and thinking that celebrity power will propel her to victory. Sort of work for Trump. She's got the name recognition. She could fundraise. She doesn't really have all of Hollywood on her side, but she's a polarizing figure. So I can't make any elation today. So much depends on the outcome of this presidential race that we're currently in. If the Biden-Harris ticket wins, President Biden, he could even stand for a second term. I think he wouldn't actually, because he would be too infirm, and Kamala Harris would probably seek the presidency, and I would suppose win it, partly because incumbents usually win. Moreover, the demographics are moving the Democrats' way, and on and on. So, but if Trump wins, then the Democrats might have to have a total rethink. That being conventional, going for sort of an establishment Democrat or a well-known politician, it just is not the way. It's failed with Hillary, and it's failed with Joe Biden. So they've got to try a new strategy and think outside the box, shake it up with something original. So I don't know that she even wants the top job. She could yet throw her bonnet in the ring. Wouldn't put it past her. Anyway, she's got a few decent positions, so it wouldn't be the worst thing. And then she'd have a reason to be mouthing off her opinions. But the trouble is, it would sort of somewhat drag the British royal family into American politics. And obviously, Harry has skirted doing that as it is, because You remember, Meghan and Harry, they are still members of the British royal family. They're not senior members, they're not working royals, but they're still in it, and they should leave altogether. She married into that family knowing that political involvement is verboten if you're in the House of Windsor. So there we go. Stranger things have happened. It may yet transpire. At the moment, I think it improbable. So if you enjoyed this video, kindly support me financially on PayPal, georgecallahan79@gmail.com. Toodaloo.